うして私を守ってくれるんですか?
Number 10, hot for teacher, domestic girlfriend. There's never really a good time to tell your former teacher turned stepsister that you're obsessed with her and want to act out every tag in your browser history, and yet Natsuo decided to go for it. While the hands-on approach did indeed land him several smooches from Hina, along with the promise of getting to break the bed, it still resulted in him getting slapped around. The accumulative dumpster fire was enough to strike a chord with fans, though we aren't sure if they found it arousing or just see how crazy it was about to get. Number 9, get in the robot, elevator. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Hey, don't ask us, TikTok got one gander at this scene and seemed to fall in love with Kaji's hands-on tactics, though we're not so sure most guys would get away with this the same way this handsome devil did. Of course, given the feelings Misato still harbored for Kaji, she's rather forthcoming about him getting all up in her business.
カジ君とは何でもないんだから、こういうのやめてくれる？
でも、君の唇はやめてくれとは言わなかったよ。
Let's just hope this doesn't inspire a new wave of TikTok challenges. It'll be messier than the end of Evangelion. Number 8, suck out the poison. Bastard, heavy metal dark fantasy. Granted, this remake is rife with just as many innuendos as you can imagine.
先に登れ、見ててやるから。
嫌です。
But none quite match the time where Dark Schneider, heavily infected with poison, asks the princess he had only recently met to help him out by sucking out the venom with her mouth, while he presents himself like an adult film star from the 80s. And yes, it looks exactly like you think it does. Seriously, in this anime, sucking out poison might as well be code for R-rated tongue action. If you want hentai scenes, have hentai scenes. We're sure Netflix can front the bill.
本当はティアのこと、心配でたまらないのですね。でも照れくさいので、わざとふてくされて見せていたのでしょ？
なんか、違う。
Number 7, Asuna in the bath. Sword Art Online, the movie Ordinal Scale. When rumors surfaced that Asuna's entire framework would be animated, intimate parts included, otaku leapt at the chance. Did it deliver? Well, there is a scene where she slowly crawls out of the bath, where she can be viewed from all angles. And it's a little known fact that if you pause at just the right moments, there's a good chance you're gonna see her nipples. It's kind of hilarious that this outshone the rest of the film's plot. Number 6, Alice in Wondergasm. Food Wars. Soma's culinary creations aren't only mouthwatering, they've also been known to bring tasters to the brink of nirvana with just one mouthful. Nowhere is this better illustrated than with his resounding victory over genius chef Alice. Sure, her mastery of molecular gastronomy makes her seem unrivaled, but not even she can resist Soma's particular brand of bento. So much so that after a single bite, he not only shatters her elitist preconceptions, but also delivers unto her the greatest of all foodgasms. Number 5, the almost first kiss. Spy Family. How can a scene involving a drunken assassin making the moves on her fake husband be both alluring and adorable at the same time? Well, that's Yor for you, always finding a way to make the seemingly depraved into something wholesome.
僕はあなたに負けないくらい夜さんを愛しています。
In order to convince her brother Yuri that she and Lloyd are indeed a happily married couple, the two agree to kiss each other. No problem, right? Only problem is that, considering their relationship is a cover story, this would be the first time they've ever locked lips. And Yor, despite her penchant for murder, is not very good at handling the more intimate stuff with her hubby. Number 4, Hana's Reckoning, Prison School. Rare is the make-out session that isn't only used to spice up a scene, but also, dare we say, a fundamental narrative tool that demonstrates the sheer will of its lead. Oh, and it's also funny as hell. That pretty much sums up Kiyoshi and Hana's final lip lock. After being cornered by the psycho school council member, Kiyoshi chooses to make the ultimate sacrifice to ensure the educational future of himself and his fellow bros, by besting Hana in the lewdest kiss he can conjure up until she pretty much faints. Guess you can chalk that up to a win? Number 3, Shiro and Sakura, Fate Stay Night's Heaven's Feel 2 Lost Butterfly. The Holy Grail Wars have always had an erotic edge to them, mostly due to Shiro always finding himself partnered with a new romance option depending on the route taken. That being said, Heaven's Feel took things to 11, on account that not only did Shiro and Sakura have a moment to confess their feelings to one another,
Sakura.
先輩はどうして私を守ってくれるんですか?
but we also got to witness the mad lad showing her the bone of his sword. It's pretty steamy stuff. At least he's getting plenty of use out of his unlimited blade works. Number 2, To Feel or Not to Feel, Kizumonogatari 3, Reika 10. When preparing oneself to fight a legendary vampire, one must take every precaution possible, and according to Aragi, that apparently includes getting a handful of his best friend's gravity-defying chest.
何?
胸を触らせてはもらえないだろうか。
As to be expected of Monogatari, the lewdness is just as premium as its lore, fight scenes, and characterization, which in this instance translates to Aragi teasing Hanekawa for minutes on end about getting a handful of her mountainous peaks. It's beautifully bizarre with just a pinch of the franchise's signature sleaziness.
どうか私のノーブラおっぱいをもみもみしてください.
Number 1, it's hotter with Cosplay, My Dress-Up Darling. Hey, what happens in the Love Hotel stays in the Love Hotel. And what exactly happened in the Love Hotel?
マジで変じゃない? ハーフツイン.
Oh, you know, Gojo and Marin nearly went all the way, and in doing so caused an entire generation of anime fans to lose their heads.
北川さん、今すぐ俺から降りてください。
Starting off as a harmless, impromptu cosplay shoot, some unfortunate angling on Gojo's part leads the two into a rather intimate position, where it's clear they are moments away from giving in to their primal urges. While it's ultimately interrupted, there's no getting over just how heart-pumping this moment was. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.